Hi guys, I'm Stephen and we're here at Banter Central. And today's show is...
Hi Stephen, what a great day!
It's raining and you're late.
But I got you flowers.
You didn't even spend money on me. Oh, women.
He loves them really. Hi guys, I'm Blonde and welcome to Banter Central. On today's show we have Mairead with her top 10 tips on how to be a super tang.
AKA lorry driver. We will be joining Mairead at Kieran Mill where she will be joined by Martin Mulvey.
Martin Mulvey?
Yeah, sure, who else would it be? He's the only lad with an R620 Scania V8.
We're going to be joining Mairead there now.
Hi, I'm Mairead from Banter Central. I'm here at Kieran Mill in Granard, waiting on Martin Mulvey to arrive to tell us about his tribute lorry to the late Paddy Kiernan, and he'll be also giving us a few tips on how to be a super tang, so stay tuned.
I'm a road man, a load man, 18 wheels and a serious plan. Ain't nothing gonna go getting out of hand while I'm behind the wheel. On fire and I'm wired, full of diesel and ready for hire. Well, I'm building a rolling empire of blood, sweat, and steel. I don't waste time, I make time, tearing a strip off the white line. I'm a professional man, I'm a one of a kind, and I know how to bring it in. I got a clean slate.
Hi Martin, thanks for joining us. Did you always have a love for lorries?
Yeah, from a very, very young age. That's all I spent my time with, drawing lorries at school, and that's all I ever did.
Not so bad. How far have you travelled in a lorry?
When I started driving lorries, first of all, I was at them every year. I drove to Italy, Spain, France, usually maybe 2 week trip in or out. That's usually what I did. I started doing that. So I've done that for about a year, then back to Irish work then.
Yeah. Tell us a bit about the tribute lorry.
This lorry here, it was John Kieran owns it, but his son Paddy was killed about 2 years ago. And Paddy had a big love for lorries as well.
Yeah.
And he decided then that he'd tribute one of the lorries to him. And Paddy actually ordered this lorry before he died, and just basically that's how it came around.
Yeah. How did you get the privilege of driving it?
Just really, I was next in line for a lorry at the time, and the fact maybe that Paddy ordered it as well, I suppose.
Yeah.
He decided to do this lorry, and I was just next in line to get it, and no one else to keep it clean. I got it.
You're the man for it, so. Have you entered any competitions?
Done a lot of truck shows with it last year when she was new. Done Cavan, Mondello, Waterford, Tipperary, Monaghan. Done first show, went to England with it as well. Done an English show in Peterborough, and she won a lot of prizes. Won Cavan, won Mondello, won Tipperary, won a lot of trophies.
Not so bad. Have you? What exactly do you do here?
I mainly draw the big feed for Kiernan's. The mill would have been built back in '79, but the first feed would have come out in 1980. And at the start it was owned by 3 people, Maguire, Hanley and Kiernan, but then 5 years later Kiernan would have bought them boys out, so it became Kiernan Milling then. So about 6,500 tonne per week would be putting out. Kiernan Milling itself has about 60 employees, and then drivers on top of that, then you're talking maybe another 60. So basically between all you have well over 100, and then pig farms as well, you could have up and another couple of hundred on top of that.
Jesus.
So a lot employed.
Right, have you any tips for anyone who wants to become a super tang?
Super tang, all you need is sunglasses, a check shirt, pair of jeans. You have to have the super hopping boots, you can't do without them.
No.
And lots of Red Bull.
That's it.
Yeah, that's the tang.
Don't forget the lorry either.
Oh, the lorry.
Oh, the lorry, yeah.
It
It has to be.
Yeah.
Will you bring us for a spin in the lorry?
Yeah, no problem, Red.
Do I actually get in? That's all from me, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Martin Mulvey for joining us. Back to studio. Can I? Really?
He's 10 on the floor, screw over, seat cover starting to gain.
I will
Now Beaver, you trouble with the rubber duck, and I'm about to pull the plug on your brain.
I'm Claire from Banta Central, and I'm here with White Chalk. Hi, Aisling and Connor. First of all, thanks for joining us. Can you tell us a bit about how you met?
Well, we met through Kevin, who isn't here today, unfortunately. But Kevin did an audition for White Chalk, and he got it. And then there was another keyboard player in the band at the time, so she left, and they needed a keyboard player. And me and Kevin used to play in a band together, so kind of natural form. But the rest of the band are all from Mullingar, and Connor used to play with Liam in a band, and
we just merged all the bands into one big band.
And Connor and Eve grew up together, and then Brian came along when there was a different drummer at the time, and then Doyler just arrived. Doyler's a cello player,
he played in another band with Kevin as well. So it's kind of just mutual friends meeting up through music. Kind of that's how it formed.
Thank you. A lot of bands form.
How long ago was the band established?
It's about 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years. You two guys are here with us today, but your band is bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot bigger.
We've got 7 members.
This is probably the smallest turnout we've had.
Yeah, this is a bit lonely actually.
Yeah, it's very lonely.
But the applications are closed because we've no more room in our tour buses to go around anywhere. So, but it's great fun having 7 people in the band because there's always someone to talk to. There's always someone you can have the crack with and stuff. So we have a good time.
If you could use 3 words to describe your style of music, what would they be?
Energetic.
Yeah, definitely energetic.
Big sounding.
It's a big sound, yeah.
That's just 2 words though.
Big sounding. Loud. But that's 4 words.
Recently you supported Codaline on their UK tour. What was that like?
Oh, it was brilliant. Yeah, it was an amazing experience. It was tiring though, because when you're starting off as a band, you don't have the luxuries of a nice tour bus. We were all in a splitter bus, and going to hotels at like 6 o'clock in the morning, then getting up early, and it was tiring, but then it was totally worth it when you're out on stage in front of all those people.
Yeah.
It's great.
They're great, they're nice, they're lovely lads, the Codeline guys. They really support us.
Really down to earth.
Really down to earth. Yeah.
If you were to do a duet with someone, who would it be and why?
Oh, let you take that one. Duet.
There's loads.
Well, we have so many people in the band.
Yeah. I like to do something like really like Lady Gaga just for the crack because she's mad, and I just like to meet her probably just someone totally different to us.
Connor, in 2012 you got to the final of The Voice of Ireland. How did that feel?
It was great at the time. Yeah, it was. It was great for my confidence, I suppose, because I would have never really sung to that many people before, and I was very nervous, and I still get really nervous before I go on stage. So that helped with that a good bit, and it kind of made me realise music is what I wanted to do. So yeah, it was a great kind of learning experience for me.
How many coaches turned for you, and who did you pick?
Just one. Brezzy was my coach in The Voice.
And why? Oh, I'm not going to ask that.
No, I had no choice. He was good though.
Skip that question.
Do you still get on with that with Bradley?
We meet at different events. Like we did Cycle Against Suicide recently, and we're chatting to them. He's busy as well as we are, so we meet now and then, and we always say hello and make sure we're alive and doing well and stuff. So
we know 2 of the band members are teachers, Aisling McCarthy and Kevin Farrell. Do you gain any skills from being in front of students?
Well, definitely. I think it's more nerve-wracking being in front of students than being on stage. So you I suppose it helps with your speaking, like speaking to crowds and stuff, like because you're speaking in front of a classroom of students. So it definitely helps. Yeah.
That question. Thanks for joining us. And
thanks for having us.
We hope you enjoyed it. Do you like tractors?
Tractors, I love tractors.
Hello. I'm Longford.
Well, you're in for a treat. Next up is Tractor MV with Owen and Jared from North Longford. Yes.
Brilliant.
Bye.
on, Ger, what's going on? Any crack or something?
Devil ahead.
Any old stout at the weekend?
No, not much now.
Alright.
I am looking for an oil filter for a class 650.
Oh, I'll get to that. The oil filter?
Yeah, the oil filter.
Now, kiddo, is that the one you're after?
That's it, looks like it, that's it.
All. Did you do any dogging when you get hard work?
I don't know it, not much. Well, how's it going?
Problem yourself.
Sure, keeping the good side out.
You're getting a few old bits for the old tractor.
Stocking up the old parts for the class.
Class? What do you have with that pile of dung?
What pile of dung? Says the boy with the John Deere.
Aye, but did you ever hear this, boy? Fear the deer.
Did you ever hear this? It's not class, leave it in the grass.
Here, don't come to me with that. Well, at least they don't go getting stuck all the time with that joke.
I don't get stuck every week, maybe twice a week.
Hey, well, at least they don't need the jump leads when they go to use the deer.
There's only one way to sort out this. A tractor race!
What's the terms?
Well, if you lose, you'll never set foot in Luke Riley's again.
Fair enough.
Mowing, lifting, sowing, baling, growing, hauling, number breaking, backing, stacking, plowing, crashing, tipping, wrapping, wheel slapping, sucking, diesel, cutting, trucking, spreading, piping, double, clutching, spinning, sliding, digging, rigging, bearing, tearing, losing, win. Oh, hit the diff and break, that she goes all the way. When I'm flat to the mat, the party had some headed and gold, they'd say. They thought we were winning. Well,
you cheating on you.
I won that fair and square, you hairy old dog.
Well, I bet you on you.
We'll see about that.
Well, come on, so.
Hi, I'm Ava from Band Central. Today I'm joined by some very talented designers who entered this year's Junk Couture competition, Anna and Simone. Hi Anna, how are you?
Hi, Emma, I'm fine.
First off, what is Junk Couture?
Junk couture is like junk lying around the place that no one has any use for. So like it takes an artistic person like me and Simone to make it up, like so.
What is the name of the dress you made and what gave you the idea for the team?
The name of the dress is Feliz Fiesta and the idea is Happy Holidays.
And here's Simone modelling the dress now. Hi Simone, how are you?
Hi Emer, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How did you feel making the dress and were you nervous when you went up on stage?
Making the dress was easy and then just doing the non-dress rehearsal was pretty nervous, and then the actual yoke was really nervous. Just when it was over I would think I was fine.
What parts of the dress, like what different parts did you all make?
We all made it as a team. We all took part in doing different pieces. Like we all learned how to make every part of the dress.
Thanks Anna and Simone for joining us. And now we're joined by old Mark Nabeau, who knows everyone in Granard. He was at the Easter parade a few weeks ago. Here's who we met.
Hi, I'm Owen. I'm here for the Easter Festival in Granard.
What's the crack?
No,
who's this for?
It's for Skye.
Oh, Skye railway station, is
Aye.
it? Oh, that's the crack.
We're
How's
making
things?
Not bad.
You're making a
Making a bit of a documentary in Granard.
That's the job.
That's the.
Got him in here, and we've a millionaire here, Mr. Carney. He's gone there.
Oh, we'll get him yet, don't worry. What has you in Granard today?
Just up now to see the parade. I'm a local man, so we're going to have a bit of crack and a few drinks. Good old town, Granard.
Oh, it is a great town.
Great town.
Great little town. Here, what has you in Granard for today? You ready?
Yeah.
What has you in Granard?
To come to the Easter parade, a big festival that draws huge crowds each year.
And do you enjoy it?
I love it. It involves the whole community, all the schools and the children. And look at the excitement on the people's faces.
And are you part of the community?
Yes, I am.
It's great to see all the kids from the primary schools, all the different schools in the parish and roundabout, and all the work they put in. It was deadly, and the buzz around the town is good too.
Yeah. Right.
How are you, Eugene?
Oh, yeah.
Stephanie, how are you?
Not too bad now.
What did you enjoy about the parade?
Yeah, it was good old fun for the kids, like, you know.
The floats were made pretty well and all out.
Yeah. The floats and
it's a great day for the kids and all the adults and all. Just enjoy their, you know, the nature and all what's going on in the home, like, you know. And like, you know, so much to do, like, you know, when they wanted it.
I enjoyed all the floats. I thought they were all very varied and interesting, and I think it's great to see the work went in, especially to see all the local schools and businesses taking part. It's great. It's a great day for the town.
My favourite part of the parade is giving out sweets.
Oh, very good. And did you get sweets?
No, yeah.
Oh, very good. That's the main thing. Did you enjoy the whole thing, or any particular parts you enjoyed more?
Yes. Mickey Joe holding up his trophy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, just Mickey Joe's some man, all right. Yeah.
Buckner the Farmer, put your hands together. Joanne Brown and Paul Benton leading doing the bar there. Fair play to him. I'm going to get Matty Connell here. Oh yeah, water comes all right. Oh, that'll be Jacksy's. And Mickey Joe Salmon there in the middle of it. Mickey Joe. And the chairman is at the very back of that. Buckner the Farmer, put your hands together.
I just for the parade and a good day out and things like that, and maybe a mug of coffee in a pub.
Oh, well, so that's the job.
That's the job.
Keep the belly looked after.
Keep the belly looked after, yeah.
Go on, go for it.
Right. How are you doing?
I'm marvellous. How are you?
I'm not so bad in yourself.
Good, I'm brilliant.
What has you done today?
We're here for the Easter parade today, so we're here celebrating the Easter parade.
Do you take part in it every year?
I think it's our 4th year now coming back. So we do the parade and then we do a live show here as well.
What work went into this?
A lot of work went into this, Owen. It's based on a family Easter festival. We kind of stayed away from the other traditional kind of stuff, and it's based on the basic family values of getting people to come home that they're abroad, get people that are come away and spend a weekend here, go back to Granard, and it's hinterlands, and we feel like a welcome guest, not tourists, you know.
Very successful, a great turnout and lovely colourful floats, and there was a lot of projects going on today, and especially the one for the Enterprise, the starting in the moat that's below opposite Carney's, the field.
What did you make of it, Frank?
Absolutely fantastic. It's great to see a town like Granard, the people around Granard, the support that we've seen here today, and the floats were excellent. You couldn't. I don't know where you'd find it. You wouldn't even find it on O'Connell Street in Dublin.
John Shockley, Volunteer Vintage Club. The tractors are looking great today. We have Sean Kelly here on the back. Then we see Mobile Bay. Oh gee, what's happened to these?
As you know, Granard is very full of talented young people, and our school, a few students from our school, created a film about Michael Collins and Kitty Kiernan called Loving Granard. Earlier this month we went to the Fresh Film Festival in Dublin, where our very own Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, also known as Mairead O'Hara and Sean Doyle, were starring in the film. We will go over to Sean now and to get their reactions before and after the film has been shown, and after that we will show the actual movie. Yay!
Hello, I'm Sean and I'm from Banta Central, and we're in Smithsfield, Dublin at the Lighthouse Cinema, and we're joined by Sean and Mairead. So, Sean, why are we here today?
Well, today we've came to Smithfield and we've entered the Fresh Film Festival up here with our film about Michael Collins and Kitty Kiernan.
Where did this idea come from?
Well, our art teacher, Mary Cooney, had the idea when we were talking about Love in Granard, and we were including the history that Michael Collins had because he was such a prominent figure in Irish history.
And Mairead, who did you and Sean play in this movie?
He played Michael Collins and I played Kitty Kiernan, his fiance.
Sounds very interesting. That's it for now. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I can try it out. Sick, well that's what your bird's for.
Yeah, no, what's wrong?
It means history, mystery and beauty. The Motte and Bailey of Granard is one of the finest examples.
By his comrades in the bar and catching up on all the news. It's looking like we will indeed have a double celebration with you and Granard, as Michael asked for my hand in marriage today. I wasn't really...
These are the films that are going to make it to the Odeon screening in Limerick. So in no particular order, we have The Quest for Wi-Fi, Time to React.
So how was it?
Oh, it was grand, but we didn't win, so a bit bummed out with that, but otherwise it was good.
And I'm Sean from Band Central. See you later.
The name Granard translates as the hill of the sun, the hill of the grain, or ugly height. What's so funny? Granard has a lot of sites of interest, making it an ancient place of settlement and importance. The Motte is the central iconic feature that makes Granard unique. It represents and means history, mystery and beauty. The Motte and Bailey of Granard is one of the finest examples of its kind in the country, dating to 1200 AD. The history of a town would not be complete without mention of its people, their lives and connections. The frequent visits to Granard of Michael Collins between 1917 and 1922 to meet with his fiancée Kitty Kiernan in their family's hotel, the Greville Arms, provides a personal and romantic connection with a figure and a period more notable for public heroism and troubled times. Kitty Kiernan, who was the fiancée of Michael Collins, was born in Granard in 1892. The Kiernan family owned the Greville Arms Hotel, amongst other businesses in the town. Their romance was a high-profile love affair, with hundreds of letters being exchanged between the two.
My dearest sister Maud, it is with great joy that I am writing to you today. Michael and I have some great news to share with you. It's looking like we will indeed have a double celebration with you and Granard, as Michael asked for my hand in marriage today. I wasn't really expecting him to propose so soon, Michael being so busy of late, but we were just walking down the town and we both spotted the ring, and guess what? It fitted perfectly. We tried to keep it a surprise for a while anyway, but sure enough, who walked by us as we were admiring the ring? Only Maggie and Bridgie, and God only knows how many they have told at this stage. We had a small celebration in the Greville, the girls all excited about our engagement. And Michael being congratulated by his comrades in the bar and catching up on all the news. Business is flourishing here at the moment, and I'm deciding now on the local shopkeepers to invite to the wedding. They're Sheridan's next door,
Durkins, all the Donahues, John Vees and Jimmy, not to mention Pat the Baker, and of course the Bank of Ireland. No doubt Gabriel Devine will make the finest soup for Michael, and I'll be ordering the groceries from Pettit's and the meat from Kiernan's. I'll get the flowers from next door. I can just imagine myself and Michael walking up the aisle in St Mary's Church here in Granard.
Dear Sean, I finally popped the question and she gratefully accepted. Hope you're free next Halloween for the big day. Your old pal, Michael.
Give my regards to Grode, as I will soon be his cousin-in-law. Love, your fond sister, Kitty.
Sheesh, is that the time?
Time flies when you're having fun. Ooh.
Literally, the excitement's gone to that one's head.
I'm just happy to be here with you.
That makes one of us.
What? You didn't have to say that to me. But seriously, what was your favourite part of the show, Stephen?
Dad would break.
Come on.
What?
Come on. Ask me.
What was your favourite part?
I liked the lorries and the tractors and the movie and White Chalk and Junk Tour, and I liked everything.
However, we have to love and leave you now.
It's been fun, guys.
Hasn't it?
Only because you were here.
We have live in the studio to play us out.
White Chalk! Bye!
You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know it's been written in the stars, in the cosmic planes, from Mercury to Pluto, that love is divine. But I know that you've had lovers in your midst. We'll shoot them down one by one with my best star. See, but nine, soul is mine. You know, will you be my protector of light, be my caster of love, be my pure innocent wife? Just don't tell Jupiter of our desires. He will rage like a storm, like a fever on fire. I see it all, exposing our dishonor. I see it all, and kicking up spine. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. You know I'll be waiting for you. You know I'll be waiting. My Jezebel, when we walked on Saturn's rings, I fell in love with your gracious gifts and wisdom. You are my celestial love. You know that you be my protector of light, be my caster of love, be my pure innocent wife. Just don't tell Jupiter of our desires. He will rage like a storm, like a fever on fire. I see it all, exposing our dishonor. I see it all, kicking up spikes. And all the universe when stars to reap, and the for I store their one true love deep in the night. Oh, do you know it's been written in the stars? You know it's been written in the stars. But I know that you've had lovers in your mirror. We'll shoot them down one by one.